Hey guys, what's up? It's Bebarnee here, and today I've got a Medal of Honor commentary for you. Actually, I've been playing this game since Monday, because I managed to get it 4 days before the official European release, but I didn't really have time to do the commentary during the week, and I also thought that I need a little bit more time to be able to form a valid opinion. I didn't want to say things that I might have to reconsider later or even regret them. But before I would give you my thoughts about the game, let's just go through some of the misconceptions about Medal of Honor, because there are quite a few of them. The first one being that this is Bad Company 2.5 or Bad Company 2 expansion pack. It is the same as Battlefield because it was developed by the same studio. But this just couldn't be further from the truth. EA actually wanted to copy Call of Duty because they were jealous of the success of Modern Warfare 2 last year, because as we all know, it has sold over 20 million copies in less than 5 months, which is amazing and ridiculous at the same time, but this is not the topic of this video. The other thing is that this is a realistic game. I mean, half a generation is probably the fastest in Medal of Honor, much faster than in Bad Company 2, and even slightly faster than in Call of Duty. Weapons have little to no recoil. How could that be realistic? No, this was supposed to be a very fun and hectic and fast, action-packed arcade shooter, which was actually a good idea. I mean, after playing a tactical team-based shooter for 7 months, I felt like that this is gonna be just a game for me, that it's gonna be very refreshing and fun to play, but unfortunately that's not how it turned out to be, but I'm gonna be talking about that later. There are only 8 maps in the game. 3 of them can only be used in objective mode, and the other 5 can be used in sector control, objective raid and team assault. So there are only 4 modes. There are only 15 weapons in the game compared to the 44 in Bad Company 2 and 50 something in Modern Warfare 2. So that is also kind of thin. Customization is also very simple. You can only customize your weapon, so you don't have perks or specializations, and some of the weapon attachments act like customizations, like in Bad Company 2. So for instance, open tip ammo is Magnum ammo basically, or stopping power in Call of Duty, but the game is still quite thin on customization and on content, and it looks like that EA knew that no one would play this game after a month after Black Ops comes out, so they didn't want to waste any more money investing in it, which is actually a wise choice in my opinion. But there are some serious problems with this game, and the lack of content wouldn't be a problem if the core gameplay was solid, but unfortunately that's not the case. We have the same problems with the EA servers as with all other games, Bad Company 1, Battlefield 1943, Bad Company 2 and now Medal of Honor. They have the same problems. Server connection errors, lag and all that great stuff. And this is not the biggest problem. The biggest problem is the camping and the map design. And they actually walk hand in hand, because it's the map design that encourages camping and encourages sniping. And I don't know how bad this situation is on the PC, because I played the PC beta last week and I really enjoyed it. But the game on the 360 isn't fun at all. It's actually one of the most frustrating games that I've ever played, and if I only had one word to describe it, it would be frustrating or annoying, because even when I get very decent games, I have some amazing scores, but I just don't enjoy it. And objective-based modes like combat mission and objective raid are played by the complete lack of teamwork. This is generally a lone wolf type of game, but even with that, it's not fun. I mean, enemies blend into the backgrounds because they have the same colors on their clothes as the backgrounds. As I've mentioned, the button layout is completely wrong, the sensitivity is very strange. Team support actions are kinda broken, because once you call them in, it's very easy to get to the cruise missile. So it's just not a very well designed game, and probably the biggest problem is that it's not very rewarding to get brute scores, to kill many enemies, unlike Bad Company 2. So I'm kinda on the fence whether I should play this game more or not. With all of its problems, I know that there are gonna be some map pairs coming down the road, but it's just not a very fun game. So if you're still on the fence whether you should buy this one or not, I suggest you to rent it first. You can go through the campaign in a couple of hours, which is kind of fun, so it's worth playing just for the campaign alone. But if you're not sure whether you should play the multiplayer or whether you like it or not, then you should probably stay away from it, because if you're not convinced by now, you won't be after you play this game. It's just a very frustrating game to play, and I'm not sure I'm going to be playing it a lot. So thanks you guys for watching, and I'll talk to you soon. Cheers.